Okay, welcome to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com. Take live in front of a Bud Light drinking audience here at Casey's Place. In the back room tonight, we're going to give you sports talk with a unique perspective, unique ideas, a different view. We're going to give you the regular guy look for sports talk. And we got me, Jim Casey, your host. I got Glenn Cheeks Keller here in Cowboy Blue. Woohoo, blue-hoo. That's what we're going to say. Don't cry, baby. We got Dama Rama over here sporting the Casey sweats.
That's right.
We got Dead Guy in the back with the froth wear on, the voice of God behind the camera. Let's say we had a welcome show last week. Well, lo and behold, we're going to talk Eagles, we're going to talk Phillies, we're going to talk the NFL. We're going to go around as fast as we can because we got some hoops practice tonight. But we're going to talk Eagles. Cheeks, give me the score. What was the score of the game yesterday?
26-10.
26-10.
3 turnovers.
In the second quarter, turned 24 points. A
Bab.
safety.
Babin, 3 sacks.
Safety, we're all over
Cole,
the
3 sacks, too.
Cole, 3 sacks.
Okay.
7 in total. They
Now,
beat 'em up.
everyone's talking about, oh, the defense is back. No, let's see. Guys, the defense isn't back. It's a bad team.
A win's a win's a win.
A win, I know that, but if, this at the time when we don't really need to win, we get the win. We're still in the hunt for the division because some team lost again by a field goal again. All right. What did you see from the game yesterday? I mean, our defense, shut it down, but you got Matt Moore at quarterback. I still that defensive end stance, Cheeks. It's not going to work against a good team.
Well,
do you think it works against a good offensive tackle, an outside tackle?
Probably not. I mean, they were hurt on the one side. The one guy got hurt, and they really exploded it. But exploded it.
Jake Long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Eagles
exploited. I think
exploded it.
Exploited is the word we are looking for there.
26-10, they won. All right, they're on their way to the Super Bowl again. Right?
You know, they didn't score anything in the second half again.
I know.
That's just you can't do that.
But
I just think
shut everything down.
You get some of the play calls. You're like, what are you thinking? They're on the 2-yard line. The one drive, they're on the 2-yard line. The first play they call is some goofy pull the tackle trap thing.
Didn't work.
It didn't get anything. It gets blown up. They have King Dunlap who's running out. What I think on that one play, because King Dunlap was a pulling guard and they had somebody else switch. And I think Jason Peters comes in here and tries to seal this up.
Yeah. And
Dunlap's kicking again. Dunlap kicks the guy out, but then McCoy takes the wrong path and basically runs into the tackle, and it's too much down there. Just run it right. McCoy was running all day. Get it to him.
No.
Give the kid the ball.
He wasn't doing much, though, when he ran, though.
No,
Dolphins
had 36 yards.
Yeah, they did a good job.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they were short yards, but yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. On the goal line, give it to him. Give him a shot.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they won. The turnovers hurt them. I like the Deshaun Jackson pass play on the punt. Or was that a kickoff?
That was a punt.
What in the hell is he doing?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, and they're up. They're up, right? 17 points.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they do a trick play, turn the ball over. Thank God they got the ball back.
Yeah.
The next play, you know?
He's just a kid just having fun. That's all he is.
I don't think that was him, though. I thought that was by design, didn't you?
No,
You think
what I heard, he just did that on his own.
You can't just do that on your
That's
own.
what Reed said. Reed said he wasn't real happy with the choice Deshaun made. Maybe
it's like an audible.
Oh, okay.
But he called it himself. He wasn't real happy with the choice Deshaun made there. That's the only thing he didn't like.
I'll tell you, Deshaun takes those punts instead of just taking it up the field.
Yeah, he goofs around.
Dances around and
but he
loses
has to.
5 yards.
Yeah, but he has to, because he can explode one, man. He can exploit one.
He can exploit it one quick.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. On a play like that where it's one against anybody, you got to give him the opportunities.
It's almost like he did that thing against the Giants last year, and now it's in his head that he can goof off and then take it.
It's like Barry Sanders. For every 3 carries he went back 1 yard, he's gonna break one for 50.
Yeah, I'd like to know what his yards are there this year. I don't think they're.
Well, he's obviously not playing as hard as he should, because we should have gave him the money at the beginning of the season.
That would have been.
But
nice.
I think Vic controlled the game real well. I mean, he came in there, and you know what you had last week with.
He actually had a quarterback at the helm,
he
making
the,
the balls.
Audibled well.
Selleck had a good game. Selleck, I'm telling you right now, you got to figure out. You got to have a meeting right now while you're 5-8, and it doesn't matter. Even if we lose, sit down with Deshaun and figure out what this guy wants, because you have a core behind your offensive line, and you have some linemen here that are starting to gel a little bit. You got Kelsey, who's young. Jason Peters is here for another couple years. You know, I mean,
didn't feel
Todd
like
Harriman's. You got a team here on the offensive side.
Didn't it feel like this offensive line this week didn't play as well as when Young was back there, though?
Right.
It just seemed like it was like Vic comes in and you're like, great, they figured out the protection issues.
Then all of a sudden he's running again.
And he's running and scrambling.
But do you think that's the quarterback's fault? Or, you know, I mean, maybe it's a little give and take there. The quarterback
maybe
gets
holding too long.
Or gets a little antsy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not confident enough inside the pocket. He's got to get out. But that's where Vic makes his plays, outside the pocket.
Yeah. It just seemed like this offensive line this week had issues compared to.
Does this save anyone's job?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Sure.
I don't think Reed was going anyway myself.
No, I don't think he's.
I don't think they're going to pay him $10 million to go elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Is that what they have?
Because they had to pay him anyway.
Two more years, $5 million. And they were saying the other day on the radio they think 12 head coaching positions.
Well, there's 2 open right now. Todd Haley got fired, and Tony Sperano.
Tony Sperano got fired.
So there's 2.
Sperano got fired.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that guy.
He showed a little heart.
I like that guy.
But they said almost every coach in the NFC East could get fired.
It's looking dangerous.
Well, Shannon Hand could get.
Jason Garrett is not looking healthy.
Jason Garrett's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
that's next episode.
Yeah.
That's next episode.
All right.
Don't
we
start Jason Garrett talk with me. All right.
Oh, I'm going to lead off with Jason Garrett talk right after this word, and with some more. We'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
Holding out like Jackson.